Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for August 6th. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair first. This pair closed down, did create an inside bar. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 78.91, possibly as low as 77.79. Look for some resistance around 78.75 and look for some support around 78.05. Now, looking at the Euro-USD pair, this pair gapped up at the open, filled the gap, closed up just a little bit. We are looking for it to potentially go up and hit some resistance around 124.50, possibly moving down, hitting support around 123.25. Now, looking at the pound-US dollar pair, this pair is moving sideways overall, closed down, did gap down, filled that gap. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 157.14, possibly as low as 154.87. Look for some resistance around 156.60 and look for some support around 155.25. Now the US Swiss gap down, filled the gap. We are looking for it to potentially go as high and hit some resistance around 0.9750, possibly moving down, hitting support around 0.9654. Now, as far as news analysis go, tomorrow we do have the Reserve Bank of Australia releasing their rate decision. That's late tonight, 12:30 a.m. Eastern, and consensus on that is that they're going to hold rates at 3.5%. Then a little bit later in the day, we have the pound releasing their gross domestic product estimates for July. That's at 10 a.m. Eastern. Consensus on that is no consensus, no forecast. Previous was negative 0.2%. We are looking for, let's talk about what I'm looking for over this next session. We have the US-Japanese yen pair that has created an inside bar. It's done a lot of inside bars as of late. Definitely look for potential breakouts from those. To the upside would be better in my mind. We've had 3 different times previously, 1, 2, 3, 4 actually, where we've broken to the downside, but it's just reversed. So a move to the upside is really what I'm looking for, or a strong break, which would be below the 77.90 mark. It would have to really push below this point for me to want to go short, and then I would only look to grab enough to basically get down to this low about 27 pips or so. Now, as far as the Euro-USD, it did retrace on that, overall moving up, at least for the immediate future. The US Swiss, let me zoom out a little ways. It's been moving up long term, but to the downside for the past couple of sessions. Let's drop to the US, go to the 4-hour time frame. Back out a little ways, you can see that we have long-term trend lines having been broken and a slight move to the upside now, and we would have to get below this trend line to really see it move to the downside. So right now, looking for it to move to the upside. Just keep that in mind when trading, especially on the lower time frames. You want to make sure that you are moving in the right direction. You can see we have a trend line 1, 2, 3 to the upside. There's one here as well. Looking for it to move higher, not real strong higher, but nonetheless still to the upside. Well, hope that helps. And until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.